Hi everyone, I'm Jen, this is Jen, and we're going to go over some of Taemin's brand new songs off his new album, Never Dance Again, starting with Criminal.
Yep, and we will probably be pausing, I'm sure.
Yep.
To talk about things.
Because we're going to go over the lyric videos that people are making, like already, right now.
Because his album literally just came out, like, what, 20 minutes ago or something?
Yes, yeah. Like 20 minutes ago.
Because we just watched the music video, so that's what we did first. And we will have a video of that.
Yep.
A reaction
video. And then these are going to be our reaction videos to his songs and lyrics, and we're going to discuss the lyrics during these videos to try to understand what story Taemin is trying to tell us.
And I'm sure we'll miss stuff because
so
it's late. It's super late. It's like 2:30 in the morning here.
Yes, it is 2:31 to be exact.
And we'll have to listen to these songs multiple times to really understand it, but we will do our best.
Yes. So if you have any comments when you watch our videos, please leave them in the comment section, but please be kind.
Please be kind. And we are pausing.
Yes, we are.
So please don't say anything about the pausing. If that's going to bother you, then go somewhere else.
We are pausing because we are respecting the artist and the artist's house, which is SM. So Taemin and SM, because these are copyrights and we don't own the rights. They do, and we're respecting them. Thank you and enjoy.
So the first song is Criminal. We're going to do this in a couple of different videos because we're not putting the whole album in one video. So we'll do the first couple of songs. The first song is Criminal, which we've already heard already, so this will not be our first time hearing the song because we did do the music video. But we are going to look at the lyrics a little bit more because we were so focused on the music video before that we didn't really get to look at the lyrics really well. So
correct.
We're just pulling off the lyrics from lyric videos on YouTube, so I apologize if they're not 100% accurate because we don't know. You know, it's not us doing it. So
exactly.
So okay,
we're all sharing.
Here we go.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you want me to go back?
Yeah, can you just go back?
Like to that?
Yeah, you can use your space bar to pause. Now, I tried to get away from you, but being brainwashed, all I could do is nod. That's where that leads me to think this might be a religion base.
Being brainwashed is all I can do is nod. Yeah.
So, but again, you know, from what we did in the video,
right?
We don't know if it's Taemin talking about himself in the third person,
or if it's somebody specific,
someone specific, or religion,
or just a group of people, or
and
it could just be everything. It could be everything we're saying in general, like
So that's very interesting. But the brainwash is what caught me, because when I grew up, people would say, "Oh, you're brainwashed," when, you know, if you went to Pentecostal church or this church, being Catholic, you're Catholic. Well, we were Catholic. It's just that just stands out because of my religion. That just stands out. You know, that's what takes me there. Is that word?
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. This makes me feel like it's like a specific person.
Yes. Feet entangled, and then because I don't want to deny the truth that it was destined to be you from the beginning. And we know where my heart lies with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I think this whole album is about.
Yeah. And we're not going to say.
No, we're not,
because it'll bring up a lot of...
I don't care what it will bring up. The point is, I'm not going to take any of it, and I don't want anybody hurt from it.
Right. So, yeah, we have our own thoughts about specifically who the song might be about. We're not going to share that. But anyway, this line specifically makes me think that it is a specific person.
Correct.
So, and again, he could be doing both, right? He could be he could be bringing up religion and a specific person at the same time, because they could be intertwined in some way. So.
Right.
What do you think the criminal is?
So elegant.
Mm-hmm.
A criminal who destroys me. Mm-hmm. Not okay. I try and shake my head. A criminal who destroys me. Could that person be criminal because maybe they broke his heart? Or
they
could
he him?
Be, or tempt him with something? Or could he be the criminal because maybe he's realized that he's done things that has self-sabotaged things that he wanted and he caused himself not to have.
Right.
And it's not okay with him. Mm-hmm. So now he's shaking his head about it. Oh my God, like, why did I do that? Or why did you do that? Or, you know, that's why I said, you know, there could be that third person persona. He could be talking about him. He could be talking about past, present, and future him. It could be a number of things.
It kind of actually reminds me of Taemin in the music video, the one persona, right? Because he has different hair colors and different costumes, and we talked a little bit about this in the music video reaction. Mm-hmm. That they represent different aspects of himself.
Exactly.
So maybe it's referring to that elegant version, one with the masks and the eye patch and the dancers with the masks.
Maybe, or like the one I said that where he's dressed up like almost like a prince, like where he has the trousers, the jacket on with the gold jewelry on there, where he's standing there holding the chainsaw.
Right.
You know, because he's always the little prince in a sense in his own concerts.
Maybe that's why that character, the blonde one that you're talking about, with the outfit with the pins and the badges and stuff.
Right.
He's the one that's the destructive one.
Right.
So he's got the chainsaw and he destroys the room that he's in.
Right.
He's got the blood.
But he looks elegant in that. If he was to stand still, and that would be an elegance because of when you look at that, you would look at someone who's very posh and proper. Mm-hmm. So, and then the other person with the eye patch, or even in the silver.
The black and white?
The black and white, you know, that's kind of, you know, this kind of ripped. It's kind of not grungy, but there is a more chilled, laid back feeling about it. But then the guy that's kind of Iggy Pop to me, because I love the Iggy Pop, you know, he's got the silver all on. It's almost like that is in between. So you have one that's trying to keep balance. Mm-hmm. Then you have the one that's posh and proper. Mm-hmm. And then you have like Iggy, he's like, I'm just going to be me. You know? So it's like, he's blowing my mind because there's so many concepts running through my head right now what this could be based on. Mm-hmm. So.
Okay.
The syndrome called you lure me in and shake me. But then the line before that...
When I like the fall for you.
Yeah, I fall for you.
See, I actually think, I do think there's a double meaning to that.
Yes.
But I do think it means like when he gives in to the temptation, when he gives in to that. And that could be a variety of different things that he's being tempted by. It could be a person, it could be whatever.
Right.
Everything.
Yes.
He loses his innocence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. behind your childlike, innocent face, a frightening side of you gives me goosebumps. Now, this right here,
could be him.
I feel like it is him.
Yeah.
Because everyone tells Taemin, oh, you have such a pretty face. You know, you're the baby of Shiny. You know, he's a little childlike, you know. Yeah, he does have an innocent face. Yes, he has a boyish face.
Right. But he also has a dark side.
Yes.
Clearly, because if you've ever watched any of his music videos, including this one, you would know that. So,
and it says, a frightening side of you gives me goosebumps. Maybe he even gives himself chills.
And it could just be that because he's always been treated as a child or seen that way, and because he is religious, he might not really even be all that dark, but he's viewing himself darker because...
Maybe because he wants people to see him as an adult, as a man, and not a child. You know, and I'm not trying to be rude or mean, but I mean, the kid, here, I've said the kid. The young man.
Well, I mean, he is a lot younger.
Yeah, he is a lot younger than me. The young man is 28 now, 29?
20, well, 28 Korean age.
Right. So, I mean, he is 28 years old. He's enough to go in the military. He's old enough to drink. He's old enough to do whatever he wants as an adult because he has a mind of his own. He's not a little kid. He doesn't wear diapers. Yeah, great. He's the little one of Shiny, but he's a man.
Yeah.
He needs to be treated like a man. And not, oh, Taemin, you cute little baby. He's not a baby. He's a man.
도망쳐줘.
Oh yeah, 우아해 말해지는 criminal. It's okay, 내 달래 공기롭혀. 너란 목줄을 채웠나. 숨을 쉴 수 없게 아프면서 황홀하잖아. 우아해 말해지는 criminal. 난 okay 고개 저어보지 마. 점점 깊이 끌려가.
Destroyed me completely.
So I haven't changed my opinion by the end of it. I don't know if you have, but
I still think it's about either his persona itself or someone that he loved.
There are definitely lines in it where I really do think he is talking about someone very specific.
Yes.
Because, and we probably should have stopped at that line, but the one about how your hands are also... like unclean. It wasn't exactly specifically that, but it was like the gist of it.
They're not clean.
Right. Yeah. And that seems like he would be talking about somebody else there. Because if he's talking about himself double, like in the third person, that doesn't really make sense.
Right.
So I don't know. I still think there is a double meaning to this. I think he's talking about religion and also someone specific.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, so let's move on to the next song.
Yeah.
Which I think is Black Rose, right?
I think so.
So our next song is Black Rose. And this has a rapper. Right?
Kid Millie.
Kid Millie. So we will see how this goes.
Alrighty then.
Here we go. Let me know when you want me to pause.
내 두 손이 나의 눈을 가릴 때 That's okay 낮은 밤이 되고 밤은 낮이 돼 That's okay 내 전부를 가진 채내눈 너에게 해
I hate the ads. Okay,
Oh shit.
let me go back. Let me go back just a tad.
Okay.
너에게 해 끝내 서로를 마주보고 상긋한 그래가 뜨겁게 되는 난 너는 걸 너는 내가 돼서 우리 하늘 위로 같이 전부 우리 준비했는 검은색 장미 꽃내 비해 날려낸 눈에 I got everything 널 짐으로써 나 보고 Now you gotta choose 먹기 전에 오늘 밤 꺼진 난 어둠과 답이 내 손
I'm like totally lost
Yeah,
it
so
with
was
their
I.
rap.
Yeah,
I was trying to keep up with it, but
I couldn't either.
But some of the stuff that I did pick up on, that's kind of deep, and it also tied into Criminal.
Yeah, it did.
So
Yeah. And then this line, your shadow
shadow
on the back of my hand over my heart.
I hug you, I'll hug you. Aw.
Okay.
Okay.
내 심장 위로 겹쳐 너를 안아봐 가까이 날 부르는 곳 아득한 내 신호가 다 내게로 내미고 드물게 함께 낮을 걸어 넌 아주 먼 꿈결처럼 흩어져 긴 어둠에 비틈에 더 멀리 영원하겠다던 your lies 다시 피어나는 black rose 아프게 맘을 핥혀 계속 태양을 삼켰기에 나 Oh no 잠시
Taemin has always referred to himself as the sun, and someone else was the moon.
Mhm.
So swallow the sun. Oh, you are in my dream, black rose.
Yeah. And the last, what was it, the last line? Was it before this or the one before that? I don't remember. I think it was definitely referring to someone,
Yes.
I think. Let me go back.
The black rose that blooms again with a painful scratch on one's heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no 잠시 in my dream in my dream 낯선 그의 태양을 삼킨 까만 눈동자 in my dream 멀어진다 해도 I see you in my dream in my dream 내 두 손이 나의 눈을 가릴 때 That's okay 낮은 밤이 되고 밤은 낮이 돼 That's okay 태양을 다리 삼켜
I'm going to stop it because the rapping it goes so fast.
Mm-hmm.
The sun must be swallowed by the moon. Day and night, that
Must
comes up a lot in
Yes.
day and
must-
night must coexist. I can face you hiding in me.
Yeah.
내 안에 숨어있던 너를 마주할 수 있어 중력 위로 하나의 끌림 다른 건 모두 사라져
One drags over gravity, everything else is gone. Gravity is what helps keeps you down on the ground. So without having gravity, everything else takes off. So floats away.
Yeah.
That's
드물게 함께 낮을 걸어 넌 아주 먼 꿈결처럼 흩어져 긴 어둠에 비틈에 더 멀리 영원하겠다던 your lies 다시 피어나는 black rose 아프게 맘을 핥혀
now in the last line it says something about I can't take your lies. And then someone else's song that we listened to in there said I never lied.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know exactly who he's talking about in this song. Okay.
계속 태양을 삼켰기에 나 Oh no 잠시 in my dream in my dream 낯선 그의 태양을 삼킨 까만 눈동자 in my dream 멀어진다 해도 I see you in my dream in my dream 진실을 마주하는 순간 시들어져 Rose under the light 쏟아진 가시가 나
Split blade stabbed in deep in your chest. Oh wow, that's deep.
가슴 깊이 찔러 베어와 두 번 다시 볼 수 없을까 오늘 차라리 눈 감아 태양이 또 떠미는 날 But it to all of your lies yeah. 순간 사라지는 black rose 아프게 맘을 핥혀 계속 어두운 눈을 가려야 don't know 미안해 in my dream in my dream 낯선 끝에 태양을 삼킨 까만 눈동자 my dream 멀어진다 해도 I see you in my dream Black Rose.
That's actually interesting.
It is. It reminds me kind of like an eclipse, sort of like
Yes.
where like there's some where there was a lot of light
Mm-hmm.
and now there's not a lot of light because of a specific person.
Right.
Yes, there's definitely a lot of imagery in there
Mm-hmm.
that makes me think of other songs. It also, and I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but it does kind of remind me of it in a way. So the Little Prince, the rose, he's used this symbolism before.
Mm-hmm.
The Rose and the Little Prince, the book, is about having that one person or thing that you really love, like you truly love,
And you can't be without.
and you can't be without.
Mhm.
You know, once there was light, now there's no light. So like once the rose was red, and now it is black.
That, and I can see that because it's like a garden. If you don't water
Right.
what you have, it would wilt.
Mm-hmm.
And only by rekindling that or giving life to it or giving water to it
Right.
will help it grow back. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But that I can understand where he's coming from with that.
But anyway, what did you think of the song without like delving into the lyrics?
I like the melody. I like the feel and the flow of the song. In the beginning, though, to hear rap right off the beginning kind of threw me off a
Yeah,
bit.
it does.
But after hearing it the second time, a few lines that he had put in, I could see where it was going.
Mm-hmm.
So I know what it was attaching to, and I still get by reading what the lyrics
Mhm.
were, knowing that we just listened to Criminal how many times now,
Yeah.
that this song does tie into Criminal.
Yeah.
And it is the second song on the album. So I think there is a story unfolding in this album. So
Yeah.
I like it. I do. I'll listen to it. Of course.
Well, yeah, you'll listen to all of them.
Yeah,
anyway,
because I
so-
love Taemin, because I love all his music. I think he's an awesome artist,
Yeah.
an excellent entertainer, So, but his dancing and Criminal, I don't want to go down there again, but I mean, he just takes it up a notch all the time,
Mhm.
and it's like, yeah, that was awesome. Okay,
Okay.
yay!
Okay, so the next song is Strangers. Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
분주한 거리 위
Stupid. I gotta start it over. Okay.
We can't have pop-ups.
분주한 거리 위 쉼없이 울리는 걸 흩어지는 손과 사람들
Yeah.
That was tripping me out.
I know, because there's like sound effects, like
The
somebody's walking.
sound effects of someone walking down a street.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's so funny because a call that rings without rest on a busy street and
Yeah.
a gap between the scattering noise and people. And you just hear this of someone walking in high heels. What's what it sounds like anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
널 보게 된 건 우연인지 운명인지 그런 의미는 더 이상은 소용없는 일이란 걸 알아 이미 스쳐가 널 모르는 듯이 Cause you and I are strangers with memories Strangers you forgot me 우리의 기억들이 Strangers you forgot me 너와 내 이 순간이 Strangers you forgot me 스쳐가 이제 멀리 You and I are strangers with memories 걸음은 시간에 발맞춰 날 이끌고 너와 내가 멈춰둔 시간들을 뒤로 한 채로 꼭 시수처럼 나버린 시선에도 정한 듯이 그 누구도 붙잡지는 않는단 걸 알아 우린 스쳐가 날 몰랐단 듯이 Cause you and I are strangers with memories Strangers you forgot me 우리의 기억들이 Strangers you forgot me 너와 내 이 순간이 Strangers you forgot me 스쳐가 이제 멀리 You and I are strangers with memories 오랜만이야 참 그런 말조차 꺼내지 않는 사이가 돼도 너와 나 기억의 조각 그 일부로 남아 영원히 지워낼 순 없어 자연스레 날 스쳐 지나가
I want to stop there because that line I thought was interesting.
The line right before this.
This. It's so strange you already know me more than me, the only stranger in the passing people. This line here, the only stranger in the passing people. When you're on a street, those people are strangers.
Right.
But he's saying that this person is more a stranger than those people.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that's an interesting... It's very specific.
Right.
It's very specific. It's like... It makes me think that it's like you have to purposely like go out of your way to ignore somebody even more than just an average person. Like because you're more a stranger than the strangers. I don't know, that sounds so weird, but
no.
That's kind of the feeling I get from that.
Yeah, but I could see where this would tie in a certain time period.
It actually reminds me of Two Kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like, you know, because remember this is a concept album, right?
Right.
So if this was a story,
right,
it's like this would be like after Two Kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is like, okay, you've got two kids, and then this is kind of like how they're dealing.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of the way that their life is now.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta look at it that way.
Yeah. Strangers, you forgot me, got me. I love that. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I love Taemin. I mean, can you see my Taemin in the back? This is my birthday gift from my best friend. This is my Taemin. So, go ahead.
You know now.
Strangers, you forgot me, got me. 스쳐가 서로 멀리. Strangers, you forgot me, got me. Strangers, 때까지. You and I are strangers with memories.
And the whole like you and I thing keeps coming up a lot
Yes.
too. So I think they are connected, those two songs,
Yes.
because he does say the you and I a lot in that song.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah. I think so. Yep.
Okay. Alrighty, so this is the end of this video, and we'll continue the album reaction on another video, part 2.
Yes. Thank you.